The ultimate showdown between Earth's mightiest heroes has never been this thrilling. On one side, we have 7 powerful warriors with unparalleled strength, but their shadows don't belong to typical heroes. This lineup can best be described as PR nightmares, teetering on the edge between anti-heroes and true villains. They might be formidable, but do they have what it takes to face Earth's most famous team of superheroes, the Avengers? How can these ultimate warriors hope to stand against the most respected and beloved heroes, the Dark Defenders and the Avengers, true icons of goodness and justice? The battle between the bold 7 and the Avengers is set to ignite an unforgettable clash. But before we dive into the debate of who would win, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It helps us out a lot, thank you so much. And don't forget to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Imagine a battle between the Avengers and 7 of the most powerful warriors. The outcome seems to favor the Avengers. But wait, to add more drama and balance to this showdown, we're going to make a little adjustment. Instead of pitting the 7 warriors against the entire powerful Avengers lineup, we'll only select members from the team's early phase. Picture the Avengers fighting Loki and the Chitauri army, but instead, they'll face these 7 mighty warriors. If we included the entire vast Avengers lineup, the 7 wouldn't stand much chance. To make this battle truly intense and exciting, let's tweak it to ensure it looks like a fair matchup. We'll heighten the suspense by allowing only a select few Avengers to participate, bringing balance and making the battle unpredictable. So, who are the members of this 7-warrior lineup bringing the fight? Clearly, they resemble a copy of the Justice League, with many recognizable archetypes. Take Deep, their version of Aquaman. He's really out of his element when he's not in water. Underwater, he might be a force, but on land, he's nothing but a joke. With limited combat abilities and virtually no significant experience, he's an easy target for laughter. Then there's the Monster, a giant with a history of abuse, possibly stronger than most, but lacking training and practical combat experience. Imagine him facing seasoned heroes like most of the Avengers. It would easily bring out laughs from the audience. It's hard to imagine these 7 warriors standing a chance if they rely solely on brute strength without strategic and sophisticated fighting skills. The deeper we delve into their roster, the more we see their flaws and weaknesses, creating an irresistible scenario of dramatic confrontation. Next up is Blur, a character who can manipulate the light around him thanks to his carbon-based skin. His skin doesn't just make him nearly invisible, it turns him into a mobile fortress with incredible durability. Chainsaws, raging fires, and even high-caliber sniper bullets are child's play for him. All these traits make him nearly unbeatable through conventional means. However, every warrior has a weakness, and he's no exception. Electricity, that's his Achilles heel. Despite his carbon skin's toughness, it conducts electricity extremely well. A powerful electric shock could render all his formidable abilities useless. And of course, for these powers to work effectively, he must be completely nude. This creates a complex moment, making one wonder if it's an advantage or a disadvantage. Imagine his immense power hindered by the need to keep his body entirely uncovered. Can his opponents exploit this weakness to secure victory in this incredibly tense battle? Yet, the negative aspects seem not to faze Starlight, one of the newest and most surprising members of the 7. Her strength far exceeds that of ordinary humans, capable of sending them flying with a mere gentle punch. Starlight has shown remarkable combat abilities when facing Stormfront, a brutal and powerful supervillain. She can even take hits from Black Noir without flinching and withstand lightning from Stormfront, and bullets shot directly at her chest. But what truly defines Starlight's power is her ability to manipulate light and electrical energy. Her abilities allow her to shoot powerful beams of light that can blast through steel doors and cause serious damage to enemies. Imagine Starlight focusing all her power against an opponent. Her ability to emit brilliant light beams and strong electrical charges can turn the tide of battle in an instant. Starlight fully utilizes this advantage, making herself an indispensable asset in any fight. It's hard to imagine anyone standing against her, especially as she grows stronger and more confident. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. It helps us a lot and brings you fantastic videos every day. You're amazing. Thank you so much. As everyone flies around, she can create such bright light that it can blind you. Noir, as dark as Batman, is a mysterious and powerful fighter. He has superhuman strength, capable of ripping a man's face off and pummeling Starlight. While not as forceful, he's incredibly resilient, able to withstand explosions from bombs and bullets, and even Starlight's blasts. Noir is undoubtedly the best warrior on the team, excelling when he takes down Kimiko and Starlight. His presence brings an air of tension and drama, making it impossible to look away. Noir is not just a warrior, but a symbol of mystery and absolute power. He is the one the team relies on in the most dangerous situations, and every time he appears, everyone knows the battle will become more intense. Noir fights not just with strength, but with intelligence and strategy, making him a formidable and unpredictable opponent. Taking down the boys, A-Train is the fastest man in the world, the speedster among the seven. He's like the Flash, but not quite as fast. He can outrun bullets, dodge Starlight's blasts, and fight at super speeds. If he goes fast enough, he can run right through people. He's also strong enough to pull a literal train. However, A-Train was pushed into Compound V, which came back to bite him, leading to a heart attack. When he tries to push his limits, his body starts to react uncontrollably. Each lightning-fast step he takes carries the risk of self-destruction. The pressure from Compound 5 not only increases his speed, but also raises the danger of injury. In a tense battle, he feels his heart pounding harder than ever, as if it's about to explode. Cold sweat runs down his forehead, but he can't stop. He knows that if he stops, it's not just him, but the whole team at risk. With every step, he feels life and death intertwining, creating a struggle not just with the enemy, but also within himself. Significantly slower, unable to use his power effectively, or nearly dead, this makes Queen Maeve a weaker version of Wonder Woman. However, she's still strong enough to stop a speeding truck cold on its tracks. This shows she's not only strong, but also extremely durable. She can withstand bullets at close range without flinching. Maeve can restrain Black Noir and fight Stormfront, but she has her limits. As Homelander said, she would die in a plane crash without intervention. Queen Maeve's strength goes beyond physical power. In intense battles, she faces severe psychological challenges. Every time she fights, she confronts her fears and insecurities. Maeve fights not just external enemies, but also the ghosts in her mind. She knows every battle could be her last, but she keeps pushing forward. In a bloody confrontation with Stormfront, every punch, every attack carries unwavering determination and courage. Sweat and blood mix, but Maeve's eyes remain fierce. A dangerous whirlwind always looms. He doesn't stick with his teammates, but his superhuman strength is evident. Among them, the strongest is none other than Homelander, a Superman with a twisted and malevolent psyche. He possesses superior strength to anyone around. Even renowned heroes like Queen Maeve and Starlight are completely helpless before him. Homelander is not only bulletproof, but immune to all forms of attack. No hero can take him down, not even with the most advanced weapons on Earth. Every weapon humanity has ever tried against Homelander has failed miserably. His agility puts every opponent at a disadvantage, like a breeze passing that no one can keep up with. Homelander is not just a symbol of ultimate strength, but also an embodiment of menace, adding tension and drama to every clash between light and dark, good and evil. In a world full of dangers and schemes, Homelander stands unchallenged, and no one can dethrone him. Unlike A-Train, who mainly uses his speed for running and moving quickly from place to place, but rarely in battle, Homelander employs his heat vision as his primary tactic on the battlefield. He unleashes devastating laser beams, destroying everything around him without hesitation. The ruthlessness and lack of morality are the main strengths of the Seven, making them dominant in any conflict. Homelander, cold and without a conscience, is ready to annihilate anyone who stands in his way. A-Train, with his incredible speed, has run through many people, leaving a trail of brutality. Black Noir is like a soulless killing machine, never hesitating. The Deep is just a pervert, and Translucent reveals his depravity. The only seemingly decent members are Starlight and Queen Maeve, but even they don't shy away from using their powers to the extreme when pushed to the limit. Homelander stands out with his sheer brutality, always ready to slice anyone in half with his razor-sharp laser vision. The Seven don't hesitate to kill, making it their primary method. In stark contrast to the Seven, the Avengers genuinely prioritize helping people and fighting against enemies to save the world. The team members are outstanding heroes and truly talented individuals, led by Captain America. He is the pinnacle of human physical potential, with near superhuman strength. Captain America can deliver punches powerful enough to send a sandbag flying across a room, a truly remarkable feat. Not only that, but he can also endure and survive severe attacks, thanks to his vibranium shield. Anything that Homelander or Queen Maeve throws at him cannot surpass this shield. It has withstood Thor and the power of Mjolnir with all the lightning surrounding it. Captain America is easily one of the greatest warriors in the world. Steve has fought against the strongest opponents like the Winter Soldier, Black Panther, Iron Man, and Spider-Man. He can take on entire armies of henchmen and vile villains. Captain America can even face the toughest foes and still come out victorious. And don't forget, he can wield Mjolnir, which is truly amazing. But let's keep that a secret from Thor. Iron Man may not take on the team's leadership, but don't worry about that. In fact, he's the boss, financing and designing everything, elevating everyone. His Iron Man suits have evolved to the point where he can go toe-to-toe with Thor, Hulk, and even more with his vast arsenal of advanced weapons. Going back to the Mark VI and Mark VII, from the end of Iron Man 2 and before the Avengers, Iron Man has proven his strength. He can face and knock down Thor, endure the punches and power of Mjolnir, and even counterattack Thor. Iron Man easily destroyed Hammer's drones like tearing paper and single-handedly fought the Chitauri army, blowing up a massive Leviathan from the inside with a missile. These Leviathans are not as durable as they think. Then, he redirected a nuclear missile and survived re-entry into the atmosphere, which is quite impressive for a man in a suit. Thor might be the god of the team, but Iron Man is no slouch, standing toe-to-toe with Hulk and enduring his powerful punches, or surviving a fall from miles up in the sky with just a smile. Oh, and of course, he still has Mjolnir here. Don't think he ever got over losing that mighty hammer. Thor can use it to shatter the Rainbow Bridge, or send shockwaves large enough to flatten buildings, like when he created a massive lightning explosion and destroyed a Leviathan in an instant. The Avengers' mightiest members, and Thor is definitely one of them. Hulk is the other heavy hitter of the group, and he's always proud of his overwhelming strength. In the Avengers, Hulk is not just the strongest warrior, but also the one who battles Leviathans with tremendous power, defeating Thor and putting him in a tough spot. The military is nothing compared to Hulk, and any enemy must fear him. When mentioning the Abomination, their battle destroyed the entire Harlem area. Hulk certainly causes significant destruction. Then we have Black Widow and Hawkeye, the real humans of the group. They have the strength and heart, truly useful in taking down henchmen and thugs as well as alien armies. But compared to the superpowered members, what can an assassin and an agent really do to measure up? However, I guess they could be placed in more specialized roles, maybe even against Noir or Starlight, but that's just my opinion. If you think Homelander could use his laser vision to take them out before they have a chance to react, then the battle will be very exciting. Hawkeye and Black Widow could take down weaker foes and even fight Black Noir in a 2-on-1 match, but their chances of winning are slim. I believe Homelander would have no trouble eliminating them, and Black Noir wouldn't have any issues getting rid of them either. Maeve could easily kill them, and A-Train could certainly beat them. I don't think Hawkeye or Black Widow could change the outcome of this battle. They might not even survive long in the fight. However, the situation isn't entirely bleak for the Avengers. For instance, Hulk can easily destroy weaker opponents. Iron Man can detect targets from afar and take down enemies from the air. As for Captain America, he can handle various threats, but has never faced a twisted Superman like Homelander. However, he can defeat Black Noir, Starlight, and Queen Maeve. Captain America can undoubtedly lead the Avengers and fight his hardest in this battle, but he won't be able to overcome Homelander and A-Train. Even so, the Avengers have Iron Man, Hulk, and Thor, and their power far exceeds any member of the Seven. A-Train might run around and take out Hawkeye and Black Widow, but if he faces Hulk, every bone in his body will break. Homelander may be the strongest member of the Seven, but his fight with Soldier Boy shows that even he struggles when facing a nearly equal opponent. However, the level of destruction Homelander causes in battle cannot compare to Hulk or Iron Man. Therefore, Homelander cannot handle the strongest Avengers members. Hulk and Thor are so powerful that no one can take them down, which is truly remarkable. It's not even certain that Homelander could defeat Iron Man. And if Homelander can't do it, what hope does the Seven have? Queen Maeve might be the second strongest member of the group, but Iron Man clearly outmatches her. No matter how ruthless or bloodthirsty the Seven are, they have no chance of winning here. Widow and Hawkeye might be in danger and might not survive this battle, but that doesn't matter. No one can take down Hulk, no one can beat Thor, and they are strong enough to deal with anyone else. The final outcome will be a victory for the Avengers. What do you think? I know you have thoughts and feelings about this. Thank you for watching. That's today's video. Let us know what you think. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll stop here for now. Thank you.